Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will guide you on how to set up the development environment and get started with your first Lucene application. So first you need to download the latest version of JDK. For that you can click on the link to Oracle's Java site that I've posted below my video. So the page is gonna look like this. So you can download the JDK installer, run the installer and then set the path environment variable. To set the path environment variable, click on Control Panel, System and Security, System, Advanced System Settings, Environment Variables. Under System Variables, specify the path. So the path is you need to specify the part of the directory that contains the Java and Java C. It is important to set the path variable permanently for JDK so that it is persistent after rebooting. So this is a process for the Windows. In case of a Mac, then you can go on the Oracle side itself. You can find the instructions for the Mac users. So once you're done, you can click on OK. So once we are done with the setting up, we can move to the next step, that is the installation of Eclipse IDE. So I've again posted a link which you can refer to. So after the installation, something like this will be open. So click on Eclipse IDE for Java developers. So this is a part of the JDK you have just installed. And here you can set the installation path to Eclipse to a convenient location and then click on install. So after you're done with this, we can download the Lucene framework libraries. I've posted a link to that as well. So if you the page is going to look something like this. So you can download the latest version, whichever library you want. I'm going to download the 3.6.2 library version. So in case if you are working on Windows, then it is a .zip file. If it is Linux, then it's a .tgz file. So once you've downloaded the libraries, you'll have to unzip the file. So congratulations, you have successfully completed setting up of the Lucene environment. Now we can start with our first Lucene application. So I'm gonna open Eclipse. So we create a workspace. It's taking a while. So after you created the workspace, you create a new Java project. So you name the project. I have named it as Lucene First Application. And then so since I've already selected it, it's not showing me. But then you have to select when the panel gets open to you, where you give the name of the project. You have to select the default JRE that you have recently installed, and then you click on Finish. Then you come to this page. So here we need to add the Lucene libraries. So you right click on the project, click on Build Path, Configure Build Path, and then under Libraries you add the external jars. So here you can browse through the library path and add the Lucene core jar file. So I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it. Here is my jar file. So after that, we'll have to create a package under source. So again, I'll right click on it, new package. I create a package. So I've created a package with the name com.tutorialspoint.lucene. So after I create the package, I'm going to create class under this package. So this is my first class. So Lucene constants dot Java class. So this provides various constants that are used across this application. And then the next is the text file filter.java class used as .text file filter. Then we have the indexer.java class. So the indexer class is used to create index for the raw data that we have to ease our search process. Then I'll just browse through. The index writer is used to create or update indexes. Then the directory class represents the storage location of indexes. Then here we have an analyzer. Analyzer analyzes a document and gets the words from the text which needs to be indexed. So the data is analyzed before the data is passed to the index writer. Then here you create a method to get the loosened document from the text file. Then you create various types of fields which acts as a key value pair. So where the name is the key and the value is the contents of the file that needs to be searched. Then here you set the analyzer to not analyzed or analyzed. So here we have set it to not analyze because we only have to analyze the contents because we have to get rid of the stop words. Then we add these fields to the document object and then we return it to the class, calling class. And then next we create the searcher.java class, so which is used to search the indexes, and using these indexes we can search for the specific content. So the index searcher helps in reading and searching indexes. The query parser is used to parse the user input data into loose and understandable format. So you have created the query parser object, and then here I initialize the query parser with a created by the standard analyzer, so which holds the version information, the index name, and so on. Then here we have the top docs. Top doc shows the top end search result that matches your search criteria. Uh, so here we do the search operation, and then after that we return the document, and then we close the index searcher. Next is the loosen tester.java class. So here we specify the path to the raw data. So after the index have been created, we print the number of files here, the time taken to do the indexing. Then here we see that the value that is to be searched is passed here, and in our case it is Mohan. Then after the search operation, it prints the number of documents here that hold that particular word, and also the time taken to perform this. And here it specifies the path of the document that holds that particular search word. So now before we could run the program, we have to place our raw data containing the name and a few other details of the student in a convenient location. So I have again posted a link to the raw data below. So this is my data folder holding my raw data. So it holds 10 records. So I've showed you the search word Mohan. So here you can see that the record 4 has Mohan in it. So let's see when we when we execute the program, does it return towards the record 4? I've also created a index folder to hold the list of index files. And after this is done, in my Lucene tester.java class, I specify the path to the raw data and the index directory. So make sure that you specify the right path here. Then after all this is done, I run my program, and here, so indexes have been created for all my 10 records. So it shows all my 10 files have been indexed, and the time taken for the indexing is 112 milliseconds. And then there was only one document uh, that was having the word Mohan, and here is the file path. And as I've showed you, the record 4 had Mohan in it, and yes, it has displayed record 4 for me. So that's all. Thank you so much.